Good morning. Old Fisherman back with you. Lake Murray, South Carolina. Hey, we're going to try to catch some daggone little stripers and some white perch right here. Right under me, it looks like a pile of them, and we're going to try to catch them. I hope we can. We've been catching a lot of little ones. Can't seem to find the real big ones. But hey, we're going to try to come out here and drop down right here in about 25 foot of water and see if we can't catch some perch. Plenty of them down there. What size they are, I don't know. They might be all little, but we're gonna try. Hey, that's all we can do, is try. That's all we can do. We're dropping out, we're using two You Got to Love It jigs, and here we are on Lake Murray on a Wednesday after the 4th. You Got to Love It. The Old Fisherman's trying again to make a video. Hey, bear with me and we'll see if we can't catch a couple of these little jokers. There's a bunch of little ones down there. I don't know what they really are, if they're perch or rockfish or what they are, but I see them on the bottom. I see them on the bottom, about 25 foot deep. Plenty of them down there. Plenty of them. There you are. Hey, yeah. But they're not the jumbo magnums, what I'm wanting. They just mini mites. Is what they are. Mini mites. Small fish. Hey. But hey. Better than that, I've caught about 100 little ones, I mean smaller than that, this morning. Just not big enough to do nothing with, not really. So, but we right here, we own some perch. And maybe we can weed out some and catch some nice ones, I hope. I just hope. They down there, and that's lots of them. This lake is full of perch, they're just all little, I can't find the big ones. For some reason. Hey, yeah, that's a nice one. Now that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's what we're looking for, a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. On Lake Murray today, and he's a jumbo magnum, super mag. Look at that. That's what we're looking for right there. That, my friend, is what the Old Fisherman is looking for right there in Lake Murray. Look at that. That's a jumbo magnum delight. You got to love it. We're doing it on Lake Murray, and if we can continue catching them, we'll be all right. Maybe the big one's up. I pulled it and he hit it coming up, so maybe the big ones will run up and get it if we drop it at the bottom and reel it up like we do at Monticello. So we're going to drop it down. We're in 25 foot of water, and there's a gob of them down there, let me tell you. And we're going to start reeling. As we reel it up, we're going to hit it like that. That's what we're going to try to do. The old Monticello trick. And see if they, got off right at the top of the water. That was a keeper too. But anyhow, we're doing the old Monticello trick. Dropping it down to the bottom, and then we're reeling it up with two You Got to Love It jigs. I made me a green one last night with my little mold, and I'm curious to see if it'll work. I've caught a couple on it this morning. It's a green looking jig, but we're just gonna reel it up, and they hit it on the way up, just like Monticello. Just like Monticello, they hitting it up. So they're running up behind it. There's thousands of them down there. The whole bottom's covered. And we are going to try to catch a couple of these suckers. I want to tell y'all, I got my shirts at the Get and Go in Hilton, South Carolina, at Sonny's place. And old Sonny, they got the best breakfast up there. You need to stop there. Get and Go on Highway 76 in Hilton, a few miles from Chapin up the road there, and close to where I live. And they got a good breakfast in there. Got a breakfast special in there for $3.90 something, I think. You can get 2 eggs over easy. Grits, any kind of way you want your egg, grits and bacon, sausage, pudding, whatever you want, they got. And Sonny's Get and Go. Check him out. And in the bait shop there, he sells herring, and he's got tackle and minnows and crickets and worms. Everything you need to go fishing is right there at Sonny's Get and Go in Hilton, South Carolina. And the Old Fisherman t-shirts are hanging up in there for sale too. Sonny's selling the t-shirts. So if you want to get your t-shirt, that's the place you can get one. And old Sonny has got them in there. And go check them out. Get and Go. Hilton, South Carolina, and we are trying to catch some of these little doggone white perch and hopes to find some jumbo delights. That's what we after. We're looking for the jumbo delights here this morning. What we're doing, they hitting it, but they're running up there and grabbing it just like they do at Monticello. We got to keep them stirred up or they'll leave us. Drop it down and pull it up. What we doing here. Drop it down and pull it up and hopes one of them take it. Uh-oh, didn't get a bite that time. That ain't good. But When I first pulled on them, they flared up off the bottom. There's thousands of them down there. They're just hard to catch for some reason. But they there. They are there, and we're gonna try to catch them. They hitting it. They hitting it. Oh, they hitting it. Tell y'all a little story I heard from old Johnny, Johnny Fulmer. He used to sell insurance, and he said he was at a man's house. He was at a man's house talking to him about insurance at the front porch, and all of a sudden a bass fell out of the sky, landed right there by the porch, blop, hit the ground. Nice bass. And he said, where in the world that bass come from? They don't know. They figured a bird flew over with him. And he said they were standing there talking about that bass, and about that time 8 cats come out from under the house and grabbed that bass, took it under the house, and eat that doggone bass under the house. So Johnny said it was almost like that daggone bird been delivering them cats a fish like that every so often. Because the cats all act like knew what was going on. They run out from under the house, got that fish, took him under the house and eat the doggone fish. But old bird had dropped him out of the sky. And that's all they could figure, because they wasn't nowhere close to the lake, a few ponds around, so maybe they went up a pond and got him. But hey, we catching some little perch. They ain't nothing big, but we gonna keep trying to weed them out till we get us a mess of these babies. Maybe we can get a couple that's decent size. They biting. They're not really wanting it. We got to make them bite it. We drop it to the bottom and reel it up. And that's what we doing. And they small. Hey, they small. They ain't the jumbo magnums like we catch in Lake Monticello right now. But hey, caught him on my little green You Got to Love It jig, and you do have to love it when you catch him on your own jig. Drop them back down. They down in 26 foot of water. There's fish all over the place. Hey, fish all over the place down there. My goodness. Want y'all to go on my website, SteveCumberlander.com, my store, and get you one of these doggone You Got to Love It t-shirts, the Old Fisherman t-shirts, and help Miss Deborah out with them things, because she just stuck her neck out on a limb with them t-shirts. And we selling some. We've done pretty good, but we still got a good many to sell. We had 200 we bought, so hey, we went out on a limb with them 200. I appreciate it. Y'all can support us and get you a t-shirt. Hey, they good shirts, and I wash mine and they ain't shrink a bit. So they pre-shrunk Hanes t-shirt, tagless, and we got them up through from medium up through double extra large.